Alright, this video is supplemental to the first lesson I made for the fiddle tune Red Haired Boy. I had some intermittent audio issues on the first video uploaded, but I felt like the information on it was still good enough to just leave up. This one I'm going to run through each part of the song a little bit faster, just so if you saw the other video and the audio issues made it difficult for you to hear everything clearly, this is so you can hear everything a little bit better. So our capo's at the 2nd fret, puts us in the key of A because we're going to be playing out of a G position. And this is Red Haired Boy. We're going to start with the A section, play it 2 times through, and I'll try to play this as slowly as possible. Alright, so I played that, it's a little slower than normal, and that may have seemed a little stiff and mechanical, but I was trying to just play the melody as straight ahead as possible without a lot of variations. These things change under your fingers as you play them over the years, so going back and trying to play these songs in the most rudimentary form is actually kind of an interesting challenge for me. So I'm going to play this a little bit more slowly, the A section of Red Haired Boy. I'm going to play it a couple times through. You'll notice that that closing phrase, the second time, I did a very subtle variation on it. So that closing phrase I was describing in the other video, I've probably heard a dozen different ways to play that. This is a slightly more maybe bluegrassy way to play it. Alright, and now we're going to move on to the B section of Red Haired Boy. Turn this way so maybe it would be helpful for you to see what my right hand is doing in this. There's nothing really tricky going on here. I want to slow it down as much as I can. On the other video I played a simplified version of a little variation on that I came up with. It's just all that is I'm playing the B string at the 3rd fret relative to the capo. I know it's technically the 5th fret, but it's the 3rd fret relative to the capo. And the D string, with my ring finger here, at the 3rd fret relative to the capo. And sometimes I'll kind of throw a slide in, something like that. I've also heard that melody played a little bit like this, a little bit more like this. It's a subtle difference. Instead of going, it's a little bit more deliberate. I've heard some people play it like that. And then each time through, it finishes with a repeat of essentially the same thing from the A section. Alright, if you have any questions, put them down there in the comments, and I'll check back from time to time and do my best to answer them. Thank you for listening.